Hello, in this video I'm going to go over why I got a second X-T3 in 2021. Don't really have an intro for this channel, so I hope I get some cool B-roll and have my friend make a song for me. Let's get this thing opened up. So if you're already subscribed to this channel, this might be a little bit different for you. By the way, I have a second camera here, so that's pretty cool. I'm having a hard time getting this open. As I was saying, if you've been around for a while, you know that I mostly post music on this channel, so this might be a little out of the blue to just, you know, randomly do a camera unboxing video, but sorry, I'm gonna get this open so it's not so loud. For those of you who don't know, one of my biggest passions is photo and video, more so video, but recently photo a lot. And I'm actually filming this on an X-T3 with a 23mm f2 lens. If you don't know about Fujifilm or anything like that, and you're not even into cameras, I still feel like this content can be very interesting for you. I have an ASMR channel, and I was doing a live stream where I just talk to my audience about cameras and like why I was fascinated by them and different things that I thought. Get these little things off there so it looks better. I've been meaning to do this kind of content for a while, actually. I've been watching a whole bunch of specifically Fujifilm video and photo YouTubers like Omar Gonzalez and Reggie Ballesteros, but they are huge reasons why I got the X-T3, and I'm definitely not complaining in the slightest. My second camera here is a Nikon D3300, which for a second camera and what it can do if you just set your focus manually, it's pretty great. So I can talk about that in a later video. This one is about the X-T3. I'm filming on one now. The one I have is a silver X-T3. I'll make sure I get some B-roll of that so you guys can see. And this new one is a black X-T3. So I've already talked a lot here in the intro. Let's just get into the unboxing. Let's look at it and admire how pretty it is. And then we'll talk a little bit more about my use case and why I got a second X-T3. Was not kind to this box. Alright, so here we go. The first X-T3 I got brand new. This is actually a used X-T3 I got from a reputable seller on eBay, but not just like an individual. A lot of bubble wrap here. We got one box, and this looks like this will be the actual camera body. We'll be careful with it as much as we can. Keep our excitement levels down. Oh, here she is. Alrighty. Alright, there it is in the plastic. There it is, that awesome autofocus on the f2. I can just hold it up and know it's gonna be tack sharp. Alright. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm very familiar with it. I shoot on my silver X-T3. Let's get this in focus. Right focus distance. Not very bright. There we go. That's a good shot. So, it's so nice to have another one. So why did I need two of these? I already got one. You might be asking, why would you need two of the darn things? And this might be coming from a place of whether you're a photographer or not, or whether you just like don't know why this camera is so important. So this is basically, without a doubt, the most versatile and useful camera, dollar for dollar, there is available, in my opinion, and in a lot of professional photographer and videographers' opinions as well. So this camera, the camera that I'm shooting on, this is a great hybrid camera, so it can do photo and video really well, which for my use case is very important to me. So if you're debating an X-T3, think about your use case, and if it is similar to mine or certain things kind of align with mine, I can't recommend getting this camera enough. I can't recommend getting two enough. So the reason I really needed to get two of these is I have my first wedding photography gig, and it's a professional wedding photography gig. This October coming up. So I have 6 months coming up, but I wanted to get another camera. I could have waited until closer to the date, but I definitely wanted to have a second body just in case anything were to happen the day of that, a camera body wasn't working, that I can still deliver these photos to this couple that is getting married on their special day. Because you don't want to tell them, well, I have 0 photos actually because my camera failed. That would be no bueno. But the reason I got, another reason that's important that I got a second one is because I want to shoot primes at this wedding. So I have this 23mm f2. If you're not familiar with what a prime lens is, you probably haven't watched this far in the video, to be honest. But if you're just here to listen to me talk about cameras, even though you aren't that familiar with them, then basically a prime lens, there's a zoom lens where you can zoom in and out. A prime lens is at one focal length, which is a disadvantage, some would consider for, if you have to zoom, you have to move physically closer, but it's a lot sharper at that focal length than a zoom would be, because there's less moving parts and stuff going on. So yeah, I want to shoot primes at that wedding, and I also want to shoot mainly video, actually. I'm a film student, and I do freelance video, actually more than photography, but this is also a great video camera as well. So for my use case, it's great to have that hybrid where I can start getting into photography more so as like professional. There's plenty of professional wedding photographers who use this very camera, 2 of these cameras exactly like I will be using actually. Yeah, but if you want video as well, this is just so good. I'm not gonna go over specs, honestly. I really don't feel like going over specs. Like, if this is aesthetically pleasing to you and that use case is sounds like up your alley. So I'm just taking a look at this. This is a used camera, but really the only thing I can see is a very minor scuff here on the shutter speed knob. So, but that does not bother me for how much less I was able to get this for. Other than that, this is in absolutely perfect condition. I'm gonna get a leather grip for it. These handles on the X-T3 and a lot of the Fuji bodies are notoriously very small. I wish I would have turned that light off, but now it's already been on for this video. So next one, I'll turn off that yellow home light. It does not look that great, but anyway. Yeah, I just kind of want to admire this thing. So if I have any thoughts after I edit this portion of the video, I'm just excited to get this thing, get the B-roll of this and my other Fuji, and just really get to enjoy this thing for tonight. So I'll probably do another segment if I have any more thoughts. If not, thank you so much for watching this. Leave a like if you enjoyed. If this content was interesting to you, please let me know, whether you're a new person to the channel or somebody who's been watching the channel and just has been like watching my music stuff, and now you're like, oh, here's a random camera review. But I have a lot of people who watch my ASMR page and that are on my Discord, and they say that that they really like photography as well, and we actually share photo examples. I've had my pal Ben, he shows his bird photography, and a guy by Apollo on my Discord, he also is like a professional video guy. I think even a lot more legit than me. But yeah, I'm gonna go mess with this now. I'm gonna get that B-roll. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see more of this. I know this was kind of all over the place. This is really the first time I've tried any kind of content like this. So I hopefully will have a more specific point in the next video other than just like, oh, look at my cool new camera. But I also am guilty of watching this kind of content of just like, I have an X-T3 already. I had another one on the way, and I'm still watching people like, this is why I use an X-T3. Here's an unboxing, just because I'm so in love with the Fuji system. And by the way, I know I talk like I'm sponsored by Fuji. I'm absolutely not, but I would love to be, but I'm not. So just know this comes from a place of genuine love for this and the retro look and design and everything about it, honestly. So I can talk in a future video why this instead of the X-T4, or why the X-T2, if you're familiar with all this. I'm realizing this is all hyper specific to a certain group of people, but I hope this reaches. But for the people who already subscribed to me, maybe this is all like alien talk to you. But anyway, yeah, thank you for watching this. Bye.